Hello everyone, welcome to What the Hell FPL. I'm Ray,
I'm Al.
and this is just the channel that is a journey of two regular dudes just watching the football and playing FPL.
Yeah, just a bit of brief history. This is our third season in, and one of us are much better at this game than the other. I don't want to spoil it for you, but okay, it's him. We're originally going to be champ versus chump for that reason, but it's a bit too offensive for me, and I reckon this season I've got him. So join us on our journey as we go through. Two competitive guys, and Ray's last season, what would you get? Top 50k?
Yeah,
somehow lovely.
Made my way up there. I don't know how.
In my 2 seasons of playing, I still haven't broken the million. So my goal is in this time is to not give up towards the end and start doing silly stuff.
Yeah.
Stop going too hard on those differentials.
Yeah, and we don't look at the ownership percentages or the breakdown, all the XPIs and the XPDs and XP that's. We just watch the footy.
That's
if
it.
That player looks good. Put
We
him on my team.
We are not experts, but we invite you to join us on our competition here. So we've started our own comp on What the Hell FPL, WTH FPL, and so we'll put up the code, and if you can join us, so it's more than a 2-man comp, because I'm sick of just competing with this guy. So let's do it. Let's get into it.
Let's do it. All right, let's take a look at our game weeks. We'll start off with yours, Al. How'd you go?
All right, let's bring this up.
Yeah, bring it up.
Oh dear. Okay, here we go. Total 77 points. I'm in the early 2 millions, but we're competing with everyone who's doing the triple captains, the bench boosts. So I didn't have high expectations here. Quick look at my team. Big standouts. Well, Haaland.
The robot, yep.
The absolute robot on a mission to destroy all mankind.
Oh, that second goal he scored was like, unbelievable. Anyway, he had like 5 touches and 2 goals or something.
But while we're on this Man City, what the hell, Ray? What the hell? This is the first what the hell of the
Pep?
First game. Pep Stones. I thought he was nailed on. I really did. Do you have an explanation? Do you see?
I don't know. It's so hard to predict Pep. He just does random stuff every game week. And I'll get onto next week as well, because he's already started in the media. But I don't know, Stones has been like one of the main guys. It's been the transformation of going to a big athletic back four. Stones has been the main guy for that. He's moved into the midfield. He's changed the way they play, and then first game week.
Did you notice a change in the style, and do you see it affecting FPL at all? The main thing I noticed was just the trying to initiate a press before they played out. Whether or not, Stones, I think, has a hip injury, like a minor hip injury at the moment. Yeah.
But still blame Pep anyway.
Yeah.
What the hell, Pep?
Maybe we should have started with that.
Yeah,
but
that's fine. Yeah.
All right, so at the back, Stupiñán. Can't complain with that.
Plug and play. You can't. Yeah, that's
He's basically on everyone's team sheet to start.
Yep.
All right. Ray's an Arsenal fan. I'm a Wolves fan. Let's just get this out the way now.
Yep.
Gabriel, what the hell? Well, where's the start for Gabriel, Ray? Why?
I think Arteta wanted to change the lineup to add more attackers and less defenders, because Forest played a very, 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 very deep block, and we needed to have something different, a different approach to break them down, and it worked, so I can't complain. But in real life, I can't complain. We got 3 points, but in FPL, what the hell? I said, what are you doing? Killing me. I can't explain it. That's all I got.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say I feel unlucky, but I guess I'm probably lucky that Enciso came on for 2 minutes and got me 1 point.
1 point's
just
good.
Came on for Stones, so it's just that one extra. Give me a couple of places.
Yeah.
Saka, he's nailed on, isn't he? He
can't
go without Saka, and I feel like he's going to make more returns, or he's going to make returns more often than not, at least an assist. Rashford. Okay, so we did a recording last week which hasn't made the cut, but no one believed me. I was telling everyone that that Man United were gonna struggle against this Wolves team because I knew they were gonna come out and play. So he made little no impact. He was taken out of the game most of it.
Yeah. Purple patch is over, maybe?
Yeah, but I do have the tactic as a Wolves fan is put every team player against Wolves every week, and it's working because Shaw in the defense, sure thing.
Box that up.
Yeah, get that clean sheet, 5 points for me. It's not bad. Actually, talking point. Martinelli.
Yeah.
Martinelli. I'm seeing a difference in that first game.
Yeah. What'd you see?
I think he looks more isolated out there, and he's not a major or integral part, and he's making me worried for the returns, but he still managed to.
That's all part of the game plan, though.
Yeah, is it? Yeah.
So we pull all the players and defenders out to Saka's side on the left side of the defense, and then Martinelli is most of the time 1-on-1. So he's just I call him the Tasmanian devil because he's always running at full speed, and he got an assist, so he got a return, and he created that with his Tasmanian devil skills where he just runs full pace at the defense. I wouldn't be too concerned with Martinelli.
Yeah, not too concerned. You think he's something that not looking to rush him out at all?
No.
Or I don't think I will. I'm
talk about
going to wait and see.
Yeah.
And Watkins, well, I'm glad he played some impacts.
Yeah.
I had a feeling that Villa were going to struggle against.
Yeah, that's good.
I didn't see it being that high scoring game.
Yeah, I had no idea that was going to happen. It was just a random game.
I thought it was going to be a real cagey affair, but it turns out to have been the opposite. So.
Yeah.
All right, let's get on to your team, Ray. Okay. All right, on to your score sheet here, Ray. Let's have a look. Bring it up.
First of all, I'm ready to do a wild card already. Not going to do it. I'm very tempted. I made a couple of gambles that didn't pay off. Like I played Trossard because I thought Arteta might play false 9, but he played Eddie Nketiah, which is fine. It was the right decision by Arteta, so well done. Stones and Gabriel, I had both, so that kind of killed me and my team. So I had a 0-point player on my starting lineup, which wasn't good.
Looking at this,
yeah. Tell me.
One of your plays or plans will have to be.
Let me finish talking about my team. Stop talking. What the hell, FPL? I had my bench is pretty weak, but I went with the stronger starting 11, which backfired a little bit. I had Pau Torres who come on. I did not expect Villa to get 5-1, so it was away as well. But I think losing Tyrone Mings hurt them, and they were a bit rattled by that. So he's out. I think he's out for the season with an ACL injury. So other than that, our team's pretty much the same after the rest of it. I've got Bruno Fernandes. Did I pronounce that good?
You said that perfectly.
He didn't get an assist, but he created. It was the pre-assist. He's the pass before the assist for the goal. Sorry, Al. And they got a clean sheet, so he got 3 points. So can't complain too much. 70 points is a pretty good total. I'm not too upset by it. I was upset looking at all the other players that got returns that I didn't pick that I had in my team and took them out. Yeah, as you do, game week 1. I had a worse game week 1 last season, so this is pretty good.
In any of your drafts, did you put in like Solly Marsh or any of the Brighton players that had returns?
I considered Marsh, but Matoma got a return anyway. He got 5. I think Marsh had 9 points, but he was one of the players that I thought about. That's pretty much it from Brighton that I had in my plans. I had Madison, I had a good look at.
Didn't we all?
Anyway, we'll talk about Game Week 2 shortly anyway to see any changes that we're thinking about. That's it. That's my summary for my team.
All right.
Not too shabby. Alonso. All right, Al, what are you thinking? Game week 2, any transfers, any wild cards?
Oh, can I talk about transfers now? Okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
Spoiler alert. Come on.
Yeah.
All right, which Chelsea defender did you
We'll
bring
get this format eventually. We'll figure it
out.
out.
Which Chelsea defender did you bring in?
So for mine, I've brought in Chilwell. I was gonna wait a little bit.
Yeah.
I took out Stones.
Okay.
I still had 1 million in the bank, so now I'm sitting at 0.9 just sitting there, sitting pretty for me for the next move. Yeah,
you're right.
I didn't really want to spend. I wanted to get him straight away, but I just thought for the sake of this, I might just sit out and see if there's going to be any injuries, as I said earlier. Next plans though, where do I go from here? Because if Gabby isn't going to be, if I can't figure out if he's going to start, I'm going to need to look at another defender, and I think at this point I might be looking at Reece James, but I'm going to have to just sit with what I got for the moment.
You're going very heavy on the Chelsea defence there. What did you see that made you excited about the Chelsea defenders?
The prices and the possible attacking returns. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm probably going to roll my transfer this week. Just want to see a little bit more from the players and from the teams to see what's going on. I am intrigued by James and Chilwell, but they've burnt me in the past. Both of them, they love getting injured at the worst times. But they do have a good run of fixtures, Chelsea, coming up. They've got a very, very, very easy start. They had Liverpool last week, but they got an easy start until they play Arsenal. You know, bring up their fixtures.
Yeah.
Chelsea has a very good run from memory.
Yes, that is actually.
Yeah, look at that.
West Ham,
Luton, Forest, Bournemouth, Villa. No,
Fulham,
Burnley. That's like, how many weeks is that? That's like 10 game weeks or something.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
eight.
It's actually the next 7. It's absolutely madness that fixture run. So hoping Chelsea can get a few clean sheets, and I definitely think if I can get James in for Big Gabby, we'll see how that goes.
You got double Chelsea. Oof.
Yeah, double Chelsea. I know it's not something
that's
I would
very
normally.
Risky.
It is risky, but
good shot. Yeah.
This is why I lose.
This is why you want to do this podcast, so you can get all my tips.
Guys, definitely. If you can give me some comments, do it, don't do it, 100%.
Yell at Alan, yell at me. What the hell, FPL, whatever. Yeah. All right. What am I doing on my team in game week 2? I'm thinking of rolling my transfer, so I have 2 next week, and then giving the teams another week to show me what they got. Show me what you got. I like the look of a couple of teams game week 1, so Tottenham was one of them, and that feels disgusting to say, but it's a bit funny. I forgot what I was wearing. It's a bit funny to me that they got Maddison as Kane was leaving, because he would have been the perfect player for Kane. Anyway, that's a bit of a, makes me feel a bit better for what I just said. But they do have a tough game this week. I think they're playing United. They're at home, their first home game. Might be a tough game for both teams. But the way Tottenham played was very attacking and not very defensive, so it might be a very open game. So good one to target there.
What was the phrase you used to describe the defense? Was it Swiss cheese?
Yeah, Swiss cheese defense. But that's the way Ange plays, and that's just the way they're going to play. So
yeah,
fair enough.
I think it'll take time, and they'll tighten up at the back. You know.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm thinking of Maddison maybe. Might give it another week. El Noodle.
You sure you're not going to wild card?
I was thinking about it. I was very upset during the middle of the game week when I had like 20 points and it was all Haaland.
You know, I think you should wildcard.
I thought about it.
No, you should do it.
Nah. Stop trying to like tempt me, mate.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's any other games that I will be targeting. It's the Spurs United one's a good one. Chelsea have a good run of fixtures. I don't want to go to that defense just yet. I'm happy to wait another week. Happy to cop the price change, whatever. I've got 1.0 in the bank still. So not too bad there. I do have Trossard, so I don't think he's going to start this week. I don't know what Arteta's going to do. We've got a tough away fixture at Palace, so he might play Havertz up top. He might play Eddie again. I'm not too sure. It's getting hard to predict, and it's very upsetting. He's turning into Pep. Except he's got a great head of hair. Right?
We'll see how long that lasts as he gets closer to that.
That hair is too good, mate.
Yeah, true.
That's my thoughts for the game week. I might make one transfer and take Trossard out and change him around. That's it. That's the only one.
Would that be to Maddison?
At this stage, that's what it's looking like. Yeah. In my head.
Beautiful.
Yeah. All right, we've got a last segment. Yeah, it's our last segment. It's a word that you may not be familiar with, but it's like something that upset you in the week, and it's called grime. It's just
If
the way.
you're lost and you look, then you'll find me. Grime after grime.
So it's this section. Grime after grime. All right, Al. I'm gonna leave this with you. You can kick it off.
I'm gonna say one
for it.
word, just one word, and you tell me what you feel.
Tell me.
Referees.
I don't have any. I was watching this game as well, so you can tell me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So like, once again, Wolves fan here. So, Man United, Wolves. Everyone has Wolves written. They're out. That's it. Relegated. They're going to come 20th or 19th or whatever. They're going to be below Luton Town. No. Yeah, and I'm so glad that watching this game, I'm filled with a lot of confidence. But we played a great game. Well, because obviously I'm playing there too. Wolves played a great game. Lots of passing, steamrolled through the midfield. I really think they pressed at the right time. And I found it really interesting how they used Aaron Wan-Bissaka as like a pass to him from Onana as almost a trigger for the press. Yeah. They targeted that as a weak spot. Only problem was Aït-Nouri's defense, but the grime, my main grime of this week is the refereeing. Ladies and gentlemen, have a look at that. And if you tell me that that is not a penalty, then you need to go to Specsavers.
Yeah, it was a definite penalty. I don't know how that's not given, but it's the Old Trafford tax, and I hate that we have to say that. Why do we have to say it's Old Trafford tax? Anyway. Old
Trafford tax, yeah. Well, I mean, I did think that the whole time. I was just like, it's the last last few minutes at Old Trafford. It's never going to be given,
and that's bad.
Yeah, I know.
There's like, rules there to be.
Yeah, absolutely. The one thing I am happy about is it just gave me the clean sheet points for Shaw and Rashford. I suppose the extra 1 point there, just pushing me up, which got me over the line. Game week 1 victory. So this is tradition. I always start off on top and then just I would say gradual decline, but it's not. It's just Ray takes over and gets me every time.
Always gets the first game week every year.
All right.
So any Wolves assets do you have in mind? Mateus Cunha? Is that his name?
Mateus Cunha, yeah.
Yeah, Cunha looked. He was just steamrolling through that middle of the park. And Neto looked like his old self again. Had the spring in his step again.
Yeah. So, as for an FPL perspective, Cunha, he has work to do on his finishing and final products. So I wouldn't rush out for that yet. Neto, on the other hand, I think he will get in the right spots. Yeah. If you need a cheap forward who will get minutes, not a nailed-on starter yet, but I think I see this in the future, is Fabio Silva.
Yeah.
I was really impressed. He gets in the right spots. He had 2 really good chances.
Yeah, in like 10 minutes or something.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I see him as a 5.5 option for a forward for sure.
I'll keep an eye on him. It's all right. Yeah, definitely. All right. So we have to.
So I just said the word "sure" and it just got me angry.
Yeah, sure. All right. Jose Mourinho's favorite player. He hated him. It was a joke. So my grime this week, Pep Guardiola. Look at the camera, mate. Looking right at you. Why do you keep doing this to us? Why do you hate FPL players? Why do you hate us? You're a real life manager. Stop hating on us. Well, John Stones is probably injured, but I'm scared to get Foden in my team. I thought like maybe he'll be a good asset or Grealish, and then they'll just not play for like 6 months after I pick them. I don't know what to do with the City assets. They're always locked in. They're always dead on. They're always going to get points. But I never know which one to pick each game week. You got to change it each game week pretty much. So what the hell, Pep? Why do you do this to us? I know everyone always whinges about his roulette and whatever, but it's just really annoying. I know he doesn't care about FPL. He just cares about winning, and he's very good at doing that. And he's already been in the media after the Super Cup final, which was today, and I don't know who even cares about it or knows about it. No one even was talking about it. They won on penalties, and he's whinging that fair enough, they got a game on Saturday. They played today, and they already got a game on Saturday. Why not Sunday or Monday is what he said. So who knows who's going to play this week for Man City, so... That's my grime.
It's actually, this brings me on to my point I was actually going to mention earlier, is that I think Alvarez might possibly
Yeah.
be a permanent, or I don't know. Do
Can't
you
say
see?
permanent.
Yeah, you can't.
Except Haaland.
Or also Rodri is who I actually did consider because I'm like I know he'll play.
Yeah.
I know Man City will win.
Yeah.
Did not foresee him getting 2 returns. So
It's a
I'm
it
kicking
would've been a
myself
good
there.
pick,
But
yeah.
he's already had a price change. As
really?
everyone's
Wow.
rushed out. Yeah, so he's gone up 5.6 as well.
All the sheep, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He could be an option, but you just never know. He's usually locked in as well as
Yeah.
on Pep's teams, yeah.
Okay. That's
yeah.
my next grime.
Yeah, this is my favourite of Alan's. Go
Yeah,
on.
we've got my notes right in front of me here. Can I say this?
You can say it.
Fuck Buemo. Buemo, all
Sorry,
last season.
Sorry, let me just cut it. Tony did say fuck Brentford, so fuck Brentford. Good. Go on, sorry. Sorry.
Just last season, every time I put him in, I'm like, this is it. He's going good, and he would miss just absolute sitters, and so all right, get him out of the team. The very next week, he would get 2 or 3 returns. So I'm like, nah, this isn't gonna go on. Then I watch him get return after return, so I put him back in my team.
Yeah. So where
Every
was it this
single
week?
time. So I had Buemo, and I saw he was flagged. So I'm like, nah, I'm gonna stay away from this. This is mess. This is noise. I don't want this. And then he gets that return. He gets the penalty. Of course he does.
Yep.
Of course he played the full 90, I believe.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
He looked at the camera after he scored. He said,
Yeah.
fuck Alan.
Every time. But at least he missed an absolute sit-up.
He did.
I can take
Could've been
pleasure
a
in that.
big
Great pleasure. Okay.
Alright, and then you want to go into our final thoughts, Al?
Yeah,
Final thoughts this week?
Final thoughts.
This week, going into next week, gaming 1, gaming 2.
Yeah, my final thoughts is I'm going to enjoy being on top while I can.
This is where you
This might be where I peaked. You know, I've got you covered this time. Besides the move to Chilwell, look, Chelsea fixtures great, and that's where I'm looking. Just another final thought for me is looking at Liverpool because they're attacking players. They're just so many players, so much rotation. Still can't decide if I want to get Gakpo or anyone like that in. So I think I'm going to stay away from that schmozzle for the moment.
Yeah.
But Salah, I mean, is the obvious one that everyone's had in. Already got his return. Can I get him in? Probably not because, well, should I get him in? I think he's probably one of the most captainable players of Game Week 2.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just can't. I can't do it.
yeah.
I'm not taking hits at this point.
Yeah.
What about yourself?
Well, to go on to your Salah comment, I think that's something for a wild card that you can set up later on if he does have one of those seasons, which I don't know if he's going to. I don't know how Liverpool look a little bit all over the place at the moment, squad wise and playing wise. But Salah's ball for that goal was absolutely amazing. For Luis Diaz, that great ball. And if my final thoughts, I think. What did I have to talk about? FPL is a marathon, not a sprint. Al, game week 1 is just game week 1. All the other players that I'll stop listening to other podcasts and anything reading about other people's teams. I just don't like how it's always they make one good correct decision and it's all like, oh yeah, look, I'm so smart, I'm a genius, look, I got 80 points this week. It's only game week 1. I finished ahead of most of these guys last season without knowing anything about FPL. So yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint, Al.
Yeah, well,
1 week on top, it's all good. I'm gonna have a slow start this year, so
don't let my girlfriend hear you say that.
she hears it all the time.
Yeah. Oh, well, until next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Got you this week. Catch you all in the flippity flip.